Kim. We're here at the Miracle League Fields. Thanks for the opportunity to do a proclamation. I feel like a Christmas tree right now because I've got this red and green thing going, but when the Reds beat St. Louis in St. Louis, that's like Christmas in June. And I feel kind of Christmassy right now. And I'm sure Joe thought when the Reds beat the Cardinals, the Pirates, and the Dodgers, and in those days, it was like Christmas for him too.
Right.
Because Joe was a lot like Christmas. He was such a giver. And because of that, I've got a special proclamation to give to you. And you deserve a proclamation yourself for what you've done in this city. You are more than a chip off the old block. You and he are kindred spirits.
Thank you.
Also, the mayor proclamation, whereas Hamilton City Council and City Administration would like to recognize the importance of Joe Nuxhall and his contributions to the Hamilton community and to baseball. Whereas Hamilton's North End is the location of the boyhood home of the celebrated Cincinnati Reds pitcher and radio broadcaster Joe Nuxhall. And whereas on the North End baseball field in the summer of 1943, at the very young age of 14, Joe was discovered by a scout of the Cincinnati Reds while playing in an adult city league with his father's team. In 1943, America was fighting in World War II. More than 7 million American men and women would serve in uniform during this conflict. By the start of the season that year, more than 85% of all major ball players left to serve in the armed forces of their country. President Roosevelt had declared that it would be best for the country to keep baseball going during this great challenge to democracy. And whereas on a summer day in 1943, the Cincinnati Reds came to Hamilton in search of talent to fill their rosters. There they saw Joe Nuxhall, a boy playing among men, displaying exceptional talent at a young age. On February 18, 1944, young Joe was signed to a professional contract with the Reds on the condition he would finish his 9th grade studies at Wilson Junior High School before joining the team full-time. Later that spring, he became the youngest player in Major League history when he pitched against the world champion St. Louis Cardinals at age 15 on June 10, 1944. And whereas in 1952, when he returned to the Reds after a 7-year crusade to make it back into the major leagues, he began a 16-year major league career that included 135 wins against 113 losses and 2 All-Star Game appearances. After a gutsy performance at the closely contested 1955 All-Star Game, Joe was honored at the first annual Hamilton Night at the Reds on June 21, 1955. And whereas, although known and loved for his remarkable career in baseball, Joe will forever be remembered for his love of and giving to his hometown of Hamilton, Fairfield, Butler County, and beyond. Joe gave everything he had in all phases of his life, and he did so with his time and spirit when it came to his service to his community. Joe's legacy continues to the Joe Nuxhall Scholarship Fund, Joe Nuxhall Character Education Fund, and the Joe Nuxhall Miracle League Fields. These causes have continued to help thousands of others long after his passing. Therefore, I, Pat Moeller, Mayor of the City of Hamilton, Ohio, members of Hamilton City Council hereby recognize the baseball fields and dedicate those fields at L.J. Smith Park to be the Joe Nuxhall Fields at L.J. Smith Park, and further recognize Saturday, June 15, 2019, as Joe Nuxhall Day in celebration and commemoration of Joe Nuxhall and his accomplishments both on the field in the city of Hamilton.
Oh, thank you, Pat.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pat. Wow. You know, I look up, see Dad's image up there. The only thing missing is tears flowing down his face. There was no one more grateful for where he came from than my dad. He knew what Hamilton, Ohio meant to him. You know, your father writing about him during his career, and we are so touched. Here we are 12 years later since Dad's passing, and to be standing receiving this, it is a tremendous honor. Our family is overwhelmed with humility and appreciation. We just can't thank you and the city of Hamilton and all the great people. I go back to those Hamilton nights and look at the pictures and think how amazing that was, and here we are this many years later. So on the behalf of our family, we just thank you and everyone in Hamilton for making this happen.
Thank you, Kim, for what you do.
Sam. Thank you. Thanks, Pat.